Welcome back, NFL fans. You're locked in for another trip through gridiron history, one forgotten classic at a time. I'm here to talk about NFL football. They've completed 105 seasons now in that league and played nearly 18,000 games, depending on who you ask. The point of this channel is one random game per day. At current rate of production, I'll run out of games on September 6th, 2249. I guess you could call that job security. Today, the time machine is dropping off at the Orange Bowl, along with 71,222 of Miami's closest friends. On December 2nd, 1984, the 12-1 Miami Dolphins were hosting the 9-4 Los Angeles Raiders. It was 74 degrees with 83% humidity, and the Dolphins were favored by 5.5. Former quarterback Tom Flores was in his 6th season helping the Raiders. He was sitting on a 56-30 career record and had 2 Super Bowl victories to his credit. Over on the opposite sideline, Don Shula was in his 22nd season as a coach, and his 15th as a coach of the Dolphins. He had 3 career Super Bowls to his credit, and his career win-loss regular season record was 225, 81-6, including his 7th season coaching the Baltimore Colts. Dan Marino was reaching the end of his record-breaking season and needed one more touchdown to break George Blanda's all-time record of 36. There were 2 weeks left in the season after this game. Quarterbacking the Raiders was Mark Wilson, a 6'6" right-hander in his 5th season with the team. Now I'm going to be quiet and let you watch the condensed game. Since NFL.com doesn't have them available pre-2011, I condensed it myself. Let me know what you think.
Now a -1, touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and he comes out throwing. Dumps it off to Kenny King. King backs against the grain to the 30 and has about 8 yards to the 33.
They'll be going at it tooth and nail.
King forced outside, and it'll be a loss of 3 as the ball is at the 31-yard line. Wilson to Marcus Allen, and he can't hang on. For about 21 miles. Ray Guy. Short. Oh, Walker, an excellent job of sprinting up to catch that ball on the fair catch.
He's got Howie Long this week.
35-yard line they begin, and Marino guns it off the chest of Mark Clayton, who was Carter in the backfield now for Miami. A gain of 6. Carter ripped off a long second only to the Bears, and Miami the #1 offense. Caught by Duper at the 48-yard line.
Duper against Hayes.
Offense, number 74.
Cleveland Green, Marino. Good pressure again by the Raiders. Good caught by Clayton, and a first down at the 48-yard line. Hard play. Play action. Marino in trouble, and he throws that away, and no penalty because Nathan. A little draw play to the rookie Carter from Alabama, and he's inside the 40-yard line up in the AFC East with a 26-10 win at Philadelphia. 3rd and 2, out of the shotgun on 3rd and 2, and wide open is Duper. And Duper has a first down play. Bruce Hardy, the tight end, in motion. Under some pressure, but there it is again in the hands of Clayton. Every time they catch the ball, it's another first down. Woody Bennett. 15-10. Passes this year. And he's going to throw. He's got his man. Incomplete. Tony Nathan trying to cross up the Raiders with the run. Trying to develop. All right, 3rd and goal at the 3. Marino. Intercepted. This could be a touchdown for Mike Hayes. Hayes at the 50, and he's going to go all the way. 96 yards. Marino threw the ball well. The Raiders did have pressure on him. Chris Farr adds the extra point, and the Raiders as he showed the world in the Super Bowl. Walker at the 10. 20. And he's toppled at the 28-yard line. The Orange Bowl in Miami. The Raiders on a pass interception touchdown lead the Dolphins 7-0. Marino finds his man open. Clayton on the far side. Inches at the 38. We're midway through the first quarter. Under pressure, but he finds Duper. 50. Look at him go at the 45. It looks like he pulled up with a muscle pull. And Dolphins all year, by far the best protected quarterback in the NFL. Part of that is his own arm quickness, and he's going for Clayton, and Haynes just did get a hand in the way. Veteran Matt Moore in motion. Rookie Joe Carter. And with a field goal. Marino on 3rd and 8. It's Mark Clayton at the 26-yard line, and Pete Johnson at 250. It's Johnson, and his power got him the first down. Miami trailing 7-0 at the Raider 24. Lyle Alzado wraps up Joe Carter. Marino under pressure, gets away from Long, looking deep, and he's got his man at the 15-yard line. Nat Moore. That play developed. Just inches for a first down. Marino shooting for the record. Woody Bennett out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. Central Division, 1st and goal at the 6. Pete Johnson for a couple. 2nd and goal for Miami at the 4. Marino incomplete. And Lester Hayes and Nat Moore were. This is a 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Marino looking for the record, and it is there. There it is. 37 touchdown passes for Dan Marino. It's 7-7. Now the Raiders will get the football as Von Schaman kicks it toward Montgomery and Williams. Good kick with the wind at his back, and Williams will not run it out. For the 7-7 tie, they've had the ball only 3 plays in this quarter, and there goes Marcus Allen.
Go, Your Honor. Let's go back.
All right, where Frank Hawkins has a first down. I understand that Pete Axelm was seen scurrying out for the Raiders. Casper, the second tight end, in motion. Wilson looking long, and there's Barnwell, incomplete, knocked away from the football. They have only 4 touchdown passes to their wide receivers this year, however. He goes deep, and Williams is open. 35-30, and Doki Williams out of bounds at the Miami 19-yard line. First down at the 19. Marcus Allen, short yardage on that left side. Allen in motion. Wilson. Almost intercepted. He threw it right into the chest of Lyle Blackwood, but on 3rd and 8. Oops.
Well, we got 2 people in motion. Penalty.
Wilson throws to Barnwell. He fumbles, and it's Miami's ball. They'll carry it out. William Judson. Position, although out of position.
Motion, offense, number 80 and 82. Decline the penalty, first down.
Goes to work. He's moved the ball very effectively against the Raider defense. Joe Carter hemmed in. Reggie Kinlaw back in the lineup for the Raiders. Only Woody Bennett behind Marino. 2nd and 9. Duper drops the ball. The quarterback so well here in Miami. 3rd and 9. Hit immediately at the 35, short of the. Montgomery has replaced Greg Pruitt at the other end. He's at the 20.
Whoa.
Into the wind. That's into the wind. And goes into the end zone. Goes after O.J.'s single season marks. Wilson on first down has a man open, Christensen, but misses him out at the 50-yard line.
In fact, that's him coming in motion.
They go to Marcus Allen running the other way, cuts back, and is down at the 25-yard line after a situation. Frank Hawkins behind Wilson on 2nd and 5. Wilson down the middle. Great catch by Christensen, who had to go high to spear that one.
It's going to negate that fine first down throw.
Number 79.
79, Bruce Davis. Well,
Point stance. In fact, he's down again in that situation.
So 3rd and long for Wilson. And intercepted by Judson. 20, 10. Marcus Allen makes the tackle at the 6-yard line. 6-yard line. Marino looking for number 38. Dan Johnson. Tony Nathan, touchdown. Hit the crossbar. He hit the crossbar, or was it blocked?
I believe it was blocked. Good penetration by the Raiders.
99, Sean Jones. Von Schaman kicking toward Clee Montgomery at the 6. 25, 30, 40, and And Montgomery is all the way to the 48-yard line.
Pay for mistakes. That's exactly what Miami's done here.
Mark Wilson still at quarterback, and Marcus Allen showing his shiftiness as he dances down to the Miami 45.
You saw the penalty statistics early.
Illegal motion.
Good protection. Wide open Barnwell, but again, and I don't think that thumb is 100%. The race wide open, but he threw it too wide. Look at the time he has. Barnwell this time as he inbounds. Yes, first down at the Miami 39. Marcus Allen, 35-30. Look at that move down to the 25-yard line, and Blackwood got just enough of Marcus Allen to
Leaping almost over the defensive back.
Allen gets the call on first down for short yardage. Wide open is Allen, and Lyle Blackwood finally corrals him at the 11-yard line. First down. Allen again. Oh, what a change of direction. Touchdown. All right, the try for point for the lead, and Chris Barr nails it through. 13 Raiders, and a tremendous kick by Barr. Fulton Walker watches the spin 8 yards deep in the end zone. Him all season long.
Playing inside a tackle right now. 4-man line.
Marino rolling out and a flag down, and away from Mark Clayton out of bounds.
A holding call. They tried to slow.
First down 20 from the Miami 10-yard line. And Nathan picks up about 4. Over the middle to Dan Johnson, and he's out to the 25. 5 yards short of a first down. Reno going deep. He's got a man. But there's Mike Haynes. He has the ability to turn image. Montgomery back at the 32. Roby. This is one of those dying spirals. Montgomery at the 30. Ran into his own man. Oh, that's a ambitious be required of all high school players.
Well, there are a lot of them that require it today, especially if they're bigger players.
Wilson going for the bomb to Barnwell.
It looked like a bump in there to me.
Sure did.
The defender.
On 2nd and 10, Marcus Allen gets the call. Squirms out to the 42. Runner pass. Going deep. And Barnwell with a little hesitation on the sidelines. He's been taken to a Miami hospital after x-raying his neck. Thomas was taken off on a stretcher. We'll advance any news that we receive. Fulton Walker accidentally.
Magic, Dick. But look at the extension of Ray Guy.
And was locked into the kicker. No penalty.
No penalty.
Marino to Tony Nathan. Grabbed by an arm and dragged down to the tackle.
Most of it.
Yet he's second to Jim Arnold of Kansas City for the NFL league. Marino under some pressure. There's, off the hands of Clayton.
Not a bad snap.
Marino on a little screen to Nathan. He's tossed from the side. And not too good a kick.
No, you saw him. He was angry instantly.
Now let's see how bad, quotation marks, that Roby kick was. I think it still was pretty close to 45 yards. The wild card, they won 4 games and beat the Eagles in New Orleans for the Super Bowl title. Wide open Christensen at the 50. Nobody near him. And he's to the Miami 41.5, and the Raiders lead Miami 14-13. They pick up the blitz, and there's Christensen in the crowd with another first down at the 30-yard line. First down at the Miami 30. Oops, Dave Casper wandering off the line of scrimmage, and Frank Hawkins. Marcus Allen, no hold. After a couple of yards, sends LSU into the bowl. 3rd and 6. Wilson going for 6, and there's Barnwell. Just broken up at the last moment by Don McNeil. And he has 3 more Raider points. And now a very interesting Central Division of the AFC. You'll get all that information at halftime. NFL 84. Walker driven out of the end zone by Mike Haynes of the Raiders. There's Haynes again to to break it up at midfield and ball. Joe Carter has joined Bennett in the backfield. This is Carter. They already had it happen. Why not some other part of my body?
Look out.
To Nathan. And he is to the 18-yard line. That'll be 12 yards short of a nose, does Stevens in the center.
That's a better snap.
Reno to Moore. And a flag on James Davis. And look at the Raiders sideline. For the Dolphins on 3rd and 12 to get the interference call on the first down.
Pass interference 45, and that's the first down.
Well, and I believe that for you and show it to you later.
Reno throwing off balance for Clayton. He was in bounds. It's a good catch at the 25-yard line. Dan Fouts, and here's Marino only at 23, and it took confidence to throw that one. Johnson, he's to the 14-yard line. Running. Dolphins trying to take the lead before the intermission. Marino to Johnson again. A saving tackle by Brad Van Pelt. Marino gunning. Clayton almost made a one-handed stab.
I believe that's an unbalanced line, Dick.
Pete Johnson still unbalanced the line. Certainly has been a lot of contact on all the pass patterns.
That's a mismatch of speed.
It's Johnson.
Oh.
And now the clock is...
They may throw it out of bounds to stop the clock, you know.
Oh, barely got the ball to Johnson, and is he in? No, they're going to mark it just short of the goal line. 12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, and now they call time. 9 seconds. They are going to run, and Bennett does not get in, and the clock runs out on the Miami Dolphins. 2-1. The gamble backfires, and we start the second half with Barr kicking off to the Dolphins. 17-13 the score. Now in the night of Miami, Bolton Walker. He does not get back to the 20-yard line. Stop cold at this be wet here in the third quarter. Oh, Alzado again, and his attack now behind Marino. Quick arm quarterback finds Nathan, and he has a first down at the 31-yard line. Miami trailing the Raiders 17-13, and here comes the all-out rush on Marino, and they blow it dead. They say he was in the grass. Marino was going down anyway, so that is only the 8th time. Undaunted, Marino to the air. One skipped short. That's about as far off for this Miami franchise. 3rd and 22. Throw short, but he had to get rid of it under pressure. And the wind has really died down, so Roby won't get much benefit from a breeze. And Clee Montgomery, 41, and to the 49 of the Raiders. 59. Early in the third quarter. Kenny King, rare carry for him. And the former Oklahoma star is out of bounds. He's been out since the 6th game of the season with that stomach tear. Wilson to Christensen, hit immediately.
Down, the offense coming right back and moving the ball down the field.
Marcus Allen in at the 30. Christensen has another reception and out of bounds. Kenny King putting on the brakes and getting outside. Gets a block. And down at the 10-yard, the full 10 yards for the Raiders. Frank Hawkins for there he is. Dave Casper, the other tight end, and the veteran from Notre Dame.
Up at 7.
It's good. So Casper, only 3 catches all year, but 2 of those for touch. 4-0 against one of the Masters. Bolton Walker deep. Oh, look at this, and it should work. The Raiders have recovered at the Miami 49-yard line. Oh, they caught Miami with their backs turned.
That, of course, the 3.9 for the Raiders. Much more successful on the early downs than Miami.
Here's Marcus Allen, and he's going to better the average some more as he plows for about, what, 24-13? Hawkins for a few.
They appear to be getting back into the swing.
Hawkins, a little inside the Miami defense. Incomplete. Intended for
As he left the field.
So the onside kick recovery does not lead to any further advantage for the Raiders. Ray Guy aiming his punt, and they will mark it at his own goal line. His receiver had slipped to the ground. Mark Marino, incomplete off the finger. There's his man, Nathan, and a first down at the 20-yard line. Unique position on the goalpost with that camera. You saw the quickness of the arm of Marino. Now he lost this one, and it fell in between. Contact before the snap, but I don't see any flag down. That was considered a run, not a sack. It was not a sack, a run. Marino. That'll be a first down. What an important throw. 19 yards to dig out of the hole on third down. Marino goes to work. There's free is Mark Clayton. Oh, he almost fumbled it in the celebration, and now you can let it go. By Marino, strictly with the pass. Chaman gets the extra point with 4 minutes and 57 seconds, and it's a 24-20 lead for the Raiders. Chaman sends Greg Pruitt too deep in the end zone. The Raiders will take. Whoa! Oh, what a catch by Christensen. 33-yard line. Guy can kick it farther than that. And does. Walker all the way to the 15 and out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Ooh. He was out of bounds when he lost the ball. At the 17, and do we have an interesting piece of statistical information to say for Alzado pressuring, and Duper has it anyway. First down at the 32. Touchdown pass. They were going to say that was a fumble run for a touchdown. Blasting in the play. Bennett breaking a tackle. 40, 50. Finally out of bounds at the 38. 23 yards of the season. Marino now in Raider territory. Gets it out to Nathan. Ducks the tackle. 20, 10. Down at the 11-yard line as he ran by. At the 11-yard line, Miami trying to strike for the lead. And there it is. Marino has his third touchdown of the game. The Dolphins have regained the lead. 100 yards again. And this third quarter isn't over. What a game. Pruitt. He's had trouble, and he's not going to run it out. There's the experience paying off. Knew he didn't have to run it out, and will take the touchback. Marcus Allen. The expectations. Sellout crowd. 27-24. The Dolphins lead. We open the fourth quarter. Christensen, one of the few play. 3rd and 7. There's Christensen and a first down at the 32-yard line for the Raiders. Here's 27-24. The Raiders trail Miami. Marcus Allen finds a little daylight. Oh. He just uses blockers. Awesome defenders. Wilson in trouble. Bob Brzezinski. Being on the blitz, it's usually the other linebacker, Bowser. Marcus Allen with long yardage, trying to get outside, cannot.
Yes, they do, right there.
Guy to kick. Walker back at the 18-yard line. A flag is down.
What a kick.
Beautiful kick. All the way to the 10 to Walker. And he returns at 16 yards to the 26. Walker eases up to the 22. God, this one not very good off the side of the foot. And an up back will take it. That was one of the Blackwoods, Glenn Blackwood at the 33.
Gone over the top of him.
And they're going to go again. Well, it's Mr. Johnson over the middle and close to a first down.
Nope.
And try to get the first down and does with ease. Tony Nathan. Raiders have to go to Detroit on Monday night and then play Pittsburgh at home. And the Steelers now are in their own dogfight. Yeah, that was a tough chance for Clayton. 2nd and 10. Woody Bennett greeted rudely by Bill Peckel, the Miami territory, early in the game. On 3rd and 13, going long for Clayton, and it hit Hayes in the back, and a flag is down.
There's a flag.
Holding on the offense. Personal foul on the defense. We're going to play it over.
Reno goes underneath to Matt Moore, and he's tackled at the 50.
Off of his quarterback, and I said, are you worried?
Offensive holding, number 79. Decline the penalty. It's 4th down.
It was not Bruce Davis, as you saw that.
He says, I got enough of my own problems. Don't give me Geisler's penalty. Lee Montgomery lets that one go, and it takes a Raider bounce, and will be finally down at the 25-yard line. The ball at their, statistically, the 25. The ball over the 24-yard line. Wilson in trouble. And now throws for Dokey Williams, and this could be a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead. Very important extra point because that gives the Raiders more than a field goal lead. It's now third was left. Barr again roots one high and deep, and Fulton Walker going to gamble 4 yards deep. 10, 15, some acrobatic running to the 20. Looking for Clayton. There he is. And knocked out of bounds at the 20. And a flag will go with it as Clayton down at the 41. Clayton has 140 yards and 2 touchdowns and catches. And Marino is sacked for the 2nd time. And the ball loose after the whip. The Seahawks are in first place. Tony Nathan looking for daylight. Oh, what a move! James Davis saved a touchdown at the more outstanding
83 on the offense.
Play
exactly what it was.
Close out, isn't it? Marino dumps it off. Nathan again. Caught from behind and dropped at the 35-yard line. There he goes deep. Intercepted by Haynes. His 2nd interception of the day. 40. He has 1 touchdown. 50. 40. Mike Haynes finally knocked down at the 15-yard line, and there's an all-pro cornerback. And now the crowd trying to help Miami. Marcus Allen. Ooh, hammered and then takes a little extra. Allen, who's over the 1,000-yard mark for the season, doesn't get the first down yardage.
Action here if they can use it. Nope. It goes to Allen outside. He'll have it.
He walks it in. The 16th touchdown of the season for Marcus Allen. Barr's try for point is good. So after the interception by Mike Haynes, and boys, he played.
Debbie, stay with it.
Well, it's been like Fort Apache, the Bronx.
Boy, it has.
The steam of Miami. And the Dolphins trail by 11 as Fulton Walker dumped at the 14-yard line by Reno can move a club, and he starts from the shotgun. Plenty of time. This is Kid Carter from Alabama all the way to the 30-yard line.
They can get them off much more rapidly, Dick.
15 yards on that last play. Marino to Clayton. How in the world did that ball get through Lester Hayes? He can't believe it. 20 more yards for Marino, who's over the 400-yard mark. Joe Rose picks up a few more. That's Rams. Rams trying to get a wild card spot. Marino. What a duper. Took it right out of it.
The lateral at football. He wanted to toss it. Couldn't find anyone.
First down. Going for it all. There's Duper. And there's a Marino has set a
79.
personal record, most
5
throws
yards.
in a game. 15 for the Dolphins. 3:33 left. Almost intercepted by Otis. 8 left in the fourth quarter.
75 lined up in the neutral zone.
Here comes Martin. Almost intercepted by Pictel. He needs 2 touchdowns. Oh, there's almost down the middle to Rose. Joe Rose to the 5-yard line.
Got a bad shoulder. You see him.
He's backing up before the
79
snap.
again, and that's exactly.
Got the clean uniform. Kept him in the block. I don't think he had that in mind. Short gain to Carter. In a crowd to Moore. Oops, Long was offside, so this is a free play for Marino, and he gets the first down. 2:41 left. Davis on the blitz, but he gets it off to Nat Moore, and the veteran is to the 9. 450 yards passing for Marino, looking for a touchdown. He's got it to Duper. He had one blocked, and that is a very important play in this game because had it not been blocked, it would be a field goal game. A flag is down.
Loading up on the left side. There it is. The onside kick.
Casper bobbled it, but Otis McKinney appeared to fall on it for the Raiders, as they did earlier in this half. Frank Hawkins for the patch of the front. Marcus Allen wisely did not go out of bounds. Nope. Look at Allen. He might go all the way. Marcus Allen of the Raiders has scored again, his third of the game.
In the big game.
And Barr adds the extra point. Would you have believed when we walked in the stadium?
And that's a tough thing. They just wanted to make the play on Marcus.
Well, don't wander away, because with Dan Marino about to come out to the right, and Van McElroy, yeah, he's already to the 50-yard line. Marino throws short and incomplete. Brilliant plays today. Greg Townsend, another one as he sacks Marino at the 3-yard line. Knockdown, incomplete.
They'll just let this one roll. They won't worry about it. Roby tries to line drive it. Didn't get all of it. They'll just let that football lay there.
To the 43-yard line where Rams and Eric Dickerson. Mark Wilson, who given credit. Al Davis, who often gets the credit for the...
Marino had a great game in defeat, going 35 of 57 for 470 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions for a 96.4 quarterback rating. He completed passes to 10 different receivers, led by Mark Clayton's 9 catches for 177 yards and 2 scores. Mark Duper caught 5 for 76 and a touchdown, and Tony Nathan gained 75 yards on 6 catches. Mark Wilson wound up with a quarterback rating superior to Marino's, in this game anyways, a mark of 99.5 on 13 of 24 passing, 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Dokie Williams caught 2 balls for 122 yards and a score, and tight end Todd Christensen pulled down 6 passes for 70 yards. Third-year tailback Marcus Allen ran for 155 yards and scored 3 touchdowns on 20 carries. Miami won their final 2 games to finish 14-2 and claim the top AFC seed, while the Raiders squeaked in with an 11-5 record and the final wildcard position, 5 of 5 seeds. Oakland was escorted to an early exit with a 13-7 defeat at the hands of the Seattle Seahawks. The very next week, the Dolphins defeated the Seahawks 31-10, then proceeded to tap out the Pittsburgh Steelers 45-28. Unfortunately, the San Francisco 49ers defeated the Dolphins 38-16 in Super Bowl 19. Well, unfortunately, unless you're a fan of San Francisco. Some of us are. Like and subscribe, follow, comment, click the tiny bell, whatever you want, or nothing, that's up to you. That's okay. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep the laces out and keep the history alive. See you in the next kickoff. Bye.